Okay, as you can tell, YouTube, as you can tell, Kick and Twitch, I literally just came off from watching um Queen and Clarence trying to sign up for Shima University. So I'm kind of right now. My head is I'm like I'm so I don't know. I love those two. Those they're like it's so funny to see them as a duo. I'm not gonna lie, because Queen is a her zodiac sign is Libra, right? And Clarence is a Sagittarius, and I'm a Sag as well. And I literally had a Libra girl as well because they do, Sag and Libras do get along fairly well. Um, I just find it so funny. Like I just find it so strange to actually see how it looks. I feel like I'm looking at them from the outside. Like I mean, I feel like I was looking at my relationship from the like from the outskirts or something. Um, they're both goofy, just like I am. Well, Libras are like naturally goofy. Bruv, he actually hit me. What the hell is this? Why did he even get to do that? This punk's are literally getting to like smack me and shit. And it's like it's really cool to see the dynamic, to see them be themselves and like be together and act like the way they act together and stuff. It's so cool. I'm not gonna lie. It really is something nice to like meet your match. And the thing is, Queen, I mean, well, basically Clarence would not have ended up with her if he didn't like, well, if she didn't move forward. And that's literally the same thing that happened. Wait, is this attack speed? That's dash charges. Take mindless rage. And that's the same thing that happened with my relationship as well with my girl. She had to like make the move kind of thing. Bro, I dashed. What the hell was that? Did the car block me or something? And that's the same thing that literally happened with me and my girl. Well, I should say my ex, porque I'm not with her anymore. This was since like high school kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, it was really nice. It was she like we were I remember like where we were at like a party. The battle trance, should I do that or hot stopper? I think I'll do hot stopper. We were like at one of those school parties or whatever, like with la fiesta en la escuela, lo siento, and we literally I was hanging out with one of my friend, he's a Capricorn, and he was like yo, this girl likes you, she's looking at you, and she's actually my friend, I know her. Now I didn't really trust that, like I didn't trust the fact that he was already friends with her. Not saying that he was like they were doing anything or whatever, because she's quite reserved out in the first place, but at the same time you can't really put things past anyone. However, that's not here nor there, right? That's not really the main topic right now. The main topic basically is just this I just remember, this is a new charm they brought out. I'll take that. Yeah, it's just like he basically linked us up, because I wasn't gonna go over there and like bother her or whatever, because sometimes I'd be thinking like people be like joking or whatever when they say like someone likes me and stuff like that. Not saying that no one likes me and stuff like that, it's just I more prefer, I've always went with the theory or the mindset of letting the female come to me. That was when I was younger. I used to always do that. I guess you can say I still do that up to this day, pero not like how I used to when I was, not as much as I used to when I was young. Does that make sense? Or am I sounding confusing right now? Because I'm literally trying to stay focused in the game as well. So that's probably why I'm sounding a bit confused. I'm being a bit confusing here. But hopefully you guys understand what I mean, because I'm not really one to like put myself in a position to get embarrassed if I mean, like for a girl to say, oh, she doesn't like you or whatever, stuff like that. That was kind of my mindset. And like I think I was trying to explain this before, I kind of still have that same mentality, Pero it's not like. But now let's put it like this. Now that I'm older, it's kind of actually fun to run the risk of getting disappointed, if that makes sense, or getting like put down or something. I don't know, just something like really intriguing about it, like actually missing, like, you know, a girl telling you she doesn't like you or something. I don't know why I feel like that's a hot thing. Bruv, why all this lagging is pissing me off so much, bruv? What? So stupid. Yeah, as I'm older now, well, not a kid anymore, or in secondary school, you can say, I just find it so exhilarating or sexy or hot. Like, I just find like it's really nice to hear someone say that they don't like you, or for that to be like a risk. And I've never had that happen to me before. Don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but it has never really happened to me. I hate talking about it because it makes me sound cocky and shit like that. And I've gotten into problems with friends and stuff like that for, you know, just for like being honest about that, because obviously everyone gets put down. So I'm waiting, kind of, you know, waiting for the day for it to happen, and I'm like, I'll have open arms to it. Oh, for fuck's sake, bro, this is so annoying. I'll have open arms to it, because that's part of life. Getting turned down by a girl is actually kind of hot to me. This makes me want to, like, you know, fight harder. Is this like attack speed? No, that's movement speed. Makes me want to go in there harder, like, you know. Hopefully that doesn't sound provocative. Pero see, it's just like, I don't know, bro, if I want to get this so bad, pero I gotta take this, because my health is so low. So yeah, just watching their connection and whatever, like just seeing how they operate with each other, just reminds me so much about don't let me die here, like, off of stupidity. Bro, oh my god. Oh, this is not good. I need to kill him, like, right now, because he... Oh, the poison thing actually worked, though. Here comes more of them. Dash away, dash away. Fire this one up too, and dash away. Hopefully I'm not getting hit by it, though, because I'm kind of trying to stay clear of it. I want to focus on him now. Well, he had hit me, pero... Oh, no, he's still alive? What? Bruv, you can't be serious. What's all this? That's a lot of people. And that's a lot of lagging. The more people that's on the more characters I gotta fight, or NPCs or whatever, enemies and shit. This makes it so much harder for me to, like, focus, because there's so much going on, lagging wise. But see, it's like really nice to see that. It just reminds me of, you know, that kind of thing. As of right now, oh, that's dash charges. I should probably take another dash charge. Because those other things aren't really going to help necessarily. It would help, but like having an extra way to get away kind of would be more beneficial as of right now. Bro, this stupid. I hate this level with the thingy. I may die here. I may lose here. Because, yo, standing right in the way of the bullet, right? Yeah, that's why not? And yeah, that's like I said, I'd most likely lose right here. Yeah, guys, like just seeing their connections, it's really making me feel to, you know, go rush off and get, like, you know, put myself in a position to get back into a relationship at all. I promised myself that I'm not gonna do that until I become financially free, and I'm not gonna have a kid either. Porque I had a hard childhood, so I'm not planning to, like, I'm not gonna like do a heroic. Bruv, you serious? Why would they give me? This is the first time I've ever gotten a heroic pack at the beginning. This actually takes away one of your health. If I take that now, one is gone. My god, that's so stupid. I hate that one, bro. That one's stupid. I like the color, see, but like, The pact itself is really dumb. Seriously. Anyways, yeah. Oh, let me get that started right now. Ooh, escape. Escape. As Dory would say, escape. Right, that's it, right? Yeah, it makes me just feel like, getting into a relationship or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that until I become financially free, or at least, have enough finances to deal with, to make sure my kid doesn't have to like suffer. Because I was born into the world where I literally had to, I didn't, none of us really, well, I can't really say none of us asked to be here. Some of us, there's a difference between a child being planned and a child being unplanned kind of thing. And I was one of those unplanned kids. So it's like, I never really had any support from mom or dad, like from really young. I was more so because my mom, I was always with my mom more, because my dad had left really long ago. He I don't know what the situation was. He just, I don't know. I don't really like talking about it that much. Even though he came back when I was like 13 or 12, I think. It just feels like, I'm kind of, doesn't feel like I'm like I'm not necessarily like a anything important in a sense, especially when your dad leaves you, kind of thing. And how my mom never really had anyone to fall back on in terms of a father, a husband or a father figure, or like someone to ask questions to, or like just someone to turn to in a time of need, especially when she had me. I was the first kid, and I'm still fairly young. It's just that it's really kind of. Oh, oh my god, that's it for me. That's it for me. Yeah, guys, it's just a lot. Like, my dad did come back and stuff like that. It's just he has a different family now, and he doesn't connect with me the way he connects with them. Because obviously, when he comes off of work and stuff, he goes home to them. Or whenever he gets free time from his job and stuff, he's there with them. He's not with me. And it's not even about my mom. Like, like when it comes to at this point, it's not like, he's not coming home to me and my mom. It's like, he's literally not coming home to me. Not, I just wish he was there from younger, because when I had my stepfather and stuff, it was wasn't a good relationship. I don't want to talk about what kind of relationship it was. I just know there's a lot of trauma from it, like trauma, and I just I just wish things were different. Like I grew up with my actual father, because that confused me for a long time. I didn't know there was something called a stepdad, and there was like all these different situations you can be in, step kids and all that. Like I had no idea about all of that. So when I heard my actual dad was looking for me or whatever, it was rather surprising. I was just shocked, I was so who's this man then? Who did I grow up with? Like, is this all a lie? Like, what's really going on? Like, what's, I was just confused. I just don't want my kid to be confused and have to go through the things I went through. Because it's easy to feel left out and not really taken into consideration, and a lot of different things. I feel a lot of different ways. I'm just gonna randomly place a Goblin anywhere on this, guys. I'm gonna take a chance and put it on this, see what happens. Yeah, it's fairly easy to feel left out and not really taken into consideration, and your opinion honestly doesn't really matter when you're like a step kid in the when you're in a step, like in a what's it called? I think it's called a mixed family. It's not that. What's it, bro? There's a word for it. I can't even think about it right now for some reason. There's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. It's just I don't have it in my head. I forgot what's it called. However, I guess that's a topic for another. I probably forgot for a reason, so it's probably a topic for another time. So, by the way, I can't even see the chat, guys. So yeah, I can't even see if anyone's sending um any messages in the chat, if anyone new person followed or whatever and stuff like that. However, thank you guys so much for being here. I can always get into like more into my life and stuff later on in life when I build myself up more on social media. I don't really like putting myself out there like that. However, if people do want to know, I would. I just thought I'd talk about that. Well, basically, that talk came up. It just got there when I started looking at the relationship that Clarence and Queen had. So yeah. However, yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and engage with the content. It helps me. It helps us grow and get bigger, so I can get better devices and things like that. So we can have like better gaming. We won't have no lagging screen like this, and I'll be able to tell my mom and stuff too, and my younger brothers, because I do have 2 younger brothers. Those aren't the step brothers or sisters I'm talking about, because they live with us. Their father passed away. It's just too much to talk about right now. It's way too much, because the family it's all separated and stuff like that. So it's all sorts of different things. However, I do live with my mom and 2 of my stepbrothers, and it's just us. I'm like the breadwinner, so trying to make this a thing to support us, because I lost my job to a scammer. So yeah, guys. Always remember to be easy and stay lit. Hopefully I didn't ramble for too long, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, adios.